Now we smell good.
What did she do to you? Huh? Did you feel all fresh and pretty?
You want the sanitizer?
Yeah. Just good practice. No, you don't get those. You're into everything. I know, everything. Now, how am I going to do that?
Hi, sweetie. Scratch him underneath. Yeah, right there. He likes that.
Your sweet son.
Hold on.
What's that? Uh-oh, what's that?
No, don't take my freedom.
What is it? Your belly band? Is that your belly band? Yeah. I'll put it away. You don't need it.
You're doing good. I'm gonna be bouncing off the fans or.
He's not quite big enough to do that yet. Give him another couple months, but he'll leap a good 4 foot. I was doing a stage show with him without the belly band, and he leapt off my shoulder into the travel carrier that was on the table behind me. So since then, we've been using the belly band.
I think
He wants out.
He wants the attention.
We had to. He's such an escape artist that we've had to actually use metal zip ties because he'll use those teeth to cut through the plastic zip ties to keep the top of his carrier closed. I was doing a birthday party when he was about 6 months old, and in the middle of the birthday party, he came wobbling down the hallway. Let himself out the travel carrier, and like it wasn't his turn yet. And luckily the parents were very good natured about it. The father's like, Allison, like, I'm sorry, escapee groundhog. He hadn't done any damage or anything, and they weren't upset by it. But what's that stretch? What's that? Big stretch.
Leg stretch. I'm just not scared.
no. Your favorite thing in the world?
Not hungry? He's concentrating. I know what he's doing.
Oh, he's refilling his diaper?
I think so. It's that concentrated effort. Look at that. No, you don't want that. That's hagaki. That's hagaki.
You have to eat if you want to refill your diaper.
His other favorite thing is he loves blankets. I don't know why, but every owl monkey does. And so we travel with blankets everywhere we go because that's what he plays with. These are called Prima treats. These are little monkey biscuits that he eats. But he loves his blankie and he plays peekaboo under it. He'll hide under it and then you'll say, "Where did baby go?" And he peeks out and then he runs back under it. Is that your blankie too? You want to treat?
At this
No.
age, what would he equate to in a human baby?
Oh, I have no idea. Life expectancies in these guys can be about 25 years.
Oh.
How's that stretch?
You want the peekaboo? Do you peekaboo?
You can cover him up. This table's a little slippery, so it's probably. Wow! Now what? What do you see?
Oh, gee.
Wow,
That was a.
We rough pass.
They don't break.
No, he's very indestructible. I was treating him too gingerly the first few weeks, and the breeder said, "You know, they're made to fall out of trees, Allison. You don't have to be gentle with them. They like to play. They like to play. Belly rub." This is the redneck owl monkey, who's south of the Amazon. The gray neck owl monkey is north of the Amazon, and they have a gray belly, but this one will get that bright red belly with the feet.
Well, their parents aren't gentle with them.
He looks frail, believe me.
He
is not
does.
frail. No, he will. You should see him in his enclosure, leaping 4 or 5 foot across the enclosure. He's not frail at all. These animals make family units, which is very unique. They mate for life. They're totally monogamous. And the babies will stay with them for 2 to 3 years. So they have a nice, strong family tie. And then usually the males will go off and join a different troop or start their own little troop. And then the females bring their husbands in. And the family just continues to grow. So very tight family bonds.
Well, who's he friends with in your facilities?
We don't have any other primates, so
Oh.
he's gotten hooked on the adults. He adores my husband. My husband has very little interest in him, but
Oh, no.
I'll be trying to watch TV at the end of a long day, and suddenly there's a monkey leaping on his head. He's very tolerant.
Just a vision.
What's he doing?
Rub the face, rub the face.
You too.
Who likes that?
You too. Oh, yeah.
Here he
There you go. I know. This is your sleepy bag time, I know.
Mm-hmm. Here, bub.
Mhm.
Super cute. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
Oh, back to my blanket. I like my blanket.
So much picture.
Back in your blankie. Michelle can hold you in your blankie.
Oh, you couldn't stay with me. You don't feel so fragile when you're in a blanket. I feel better. I do, because I don't want to break you. Gosh. That's a face. That's a face. Oh. That's a face.
Get a lot of stimulus.
No smell?
Clean diaper. Yeah, the animal itself doesn't have an odor. That's the other reason why we don't do primates at this university, is that I really don't like monkey smell.
That's pretty potent.
There's no monkey smell.
No, but really the species does not. I mean, I spent a long time with his parents and tried before I made the commitment. And they're so sweet and gentle natured. They move gently. They don't grab you and pinch.
What are spider monkeys like?
A little wild.
Are they wild?
Mhm.
Pass you around. There you go. Oh, gosh, in that face.
He's loving that.
What animal does not like to be scratched under the chin? Probably Teddy.
Teddy might like.
He might, but that will hurt. Are you still getting calls to do TV shows with Teddy?
No, we're getting a lot of meet and greets, but people from a long distance. Yeah. We had a woman and her niece fly in from London to meet Teddy and the sloth,
Wow.
and the timing worked out well.
kidding.
She was here for 5 days to make sure she was here at least one day to meet the sloth.
Great.
And then we've had a woman who works for CBS News in LA flew out to meet Teddy. A lady from another news media in New York flew down to meet Teddy. A lot of 40th and 50th and 60th birthday ladies want to meet Teddy. So he's a popular guy with us older ladies.
He's great. And he talks for all of them.
Yeah, if you go to his Facebook page, there's a video that wasn't too long ago by, her name was Michelle, but it was spelled differently. And she was rubbing on his face and nose to nose with him, and he loved it. You should hear him talk. But go to Teddy Bear's Facebook page and check out the video her son shot. It's really cute. She flew in from Pennsylvania to meet Teddy.
That is amazing. But thankfully they're coming to you.
Teddy fans are kind of fanatics, if you haven't noticed the string of comments on his Facebook page. People are just insane, and they're actually getting angry with me because I haven't posted a new video. And
I was looking for a Christmas video.
well, I have 2 Christmas videos from other years. It's like I didn't, 3 actually. There's 3 Christmas videos already out there, and there's such a thing as like overdoing it,
I'm just
just
looking for this one.
glutting. No, I didn't do a new one. I did last year's, and last year's. It was the Halloween one, went viral
Yes.
on year 2, not on
Yes.
year 1.
Right.
Crazy was that? It went over 5 million views after it was already a year old.
Because that's when I saw it, was.
Can you go back to this, yeah?
Go to that.
Birthday girl.
Hey.
Yeah, he seems more comfortable in his blankie.
Spoiled baby.
Spoiled
Spoiled
baby.
No, I think it just feels
It's
secure.
comfort.
Secure, yeah.
And this is slippery. He's used to like cage material or couches or stuff that he can grip and hop around on.
Who's the street person with the red light that's following
They
me?
both were.
Oh,
Or-
yeah. He's a boy. He's a boy.
See what I got.
You were too precious.
With his little ears, aren't they cute?
That's cute.
No, they can
Yes.
But it's not like Katie, but he didn't.
Teddy always makes noise when he
Teddy is
always.
Okay, next year I'll do Teddy and we'll try for the sloth again.
Teddy's on. No, we gotta do a prairie dog.
Okay, prairie dog Teddy and
Well,
possibly
no,
sloth.
maybe not a prairie dog, this is mating season. Cause they get a,
The male who's neutered is good.
okay.
Oh,
His
okay.
name is Dexter. He's very cool.
Then we can do Dexter, that's cute.
Alright, so I'll book for next year.
Just to make sure I get new mammals every year for you.
Yes, please. Yes, cuddly animals, yeah, I am not a lizard insect person.
Look at him play with your hair.
Go right ahead.
Goes,
Trying to get to the, trying to get to the armpit. Where's the armpit?
he's very photogenic, which is
Just,
nice for us.
Yes, he's just that
And it's always smiling.
cutest little face, look.
Oh, look at that.
It wasn't so cute when we were doing middle of the night feedings.
Oh,
I'm very glad to have him on daytime only.
baby. Poor baby.
The breeder actually, it's fascinating. She's a neonatal pediatric, anyway, nurse. And so she has access to the breast milk bank. So she raises all her primates on human breast milk. So she stocked our freezer with human breast milk, and that's what he was on
Nice.
for the first month, and then when we ran out, we switched to formula.
Did he do anything different or
He
just
adjusted to
change
the
it?
formula right away. He had a little bit of tummy trouble for a day or two, but he took it right
Look
away.
at that, look at that.
We're not spoiled or anything.
Sorry.
The chirpy sound is a happy sound, actually. That's a contentment sound.
He's done that several times.
Little bird.
He said, I wanna go nighttime. I'll go back night.
I can't wait till we hear the first hoot sound from him.
I'm melting over here. Okay, let's share you some more.
No, I'm
You're
good.
done? You're done?
Well, no, I'm not
Hey.
done.
Oh.
I'm just, I like watching.
Anyone else want to cuddle?
Okay.
Everyone?
This is yours. This is yours. You cuddle. Terry's gonna have to go home. Come
Terry's
on.
cuddling the camera.
Come on, dear.
Well, no, and I did promise he wouldn't be fondling any animals, so he could be the,
Odd number out.
I think you could fondle him.
Just touch it. Just touch. Get your finger out there and pet his head.
Feel how soft he is.
About that time in the
Cause he's actually, he's,
I'm surprised he did that.
That's what my husband does with animals. He goes, and then that's it.
Did he marry the wrong woman?
I was corporate. He didn't know I did this until later in life, so by then it was too late.
oh, there it is.
Oh, he's getting brave. I told you he grabs at mouths.
I wanna know
And eyes.
Yes, and it does.
what's in your mouth.
I've got a scratch on my eyelid from last night from him. He got a little overexcited.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
You're precious. Oh, you're precious. Precious boy.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Oh, yes.
Or we'll just bring him back a year from now, you can see him as a big boy.
That would be cool.
Will you be posting updated pictures of that?
Sure, yeah.
I wish we could do that to Grinchy. Old Grinchy like
I know.
He stinks when you.
When you wear a poop cap, you not,
It just smells.
does it
What
make,
is that?
the black
The black
lamber
lamber.
out there at Sharkaroo.
he puts poop on his head.
That's who we
It's to attract females.
The black and white?
No,
the
no,
black.
just the black.
Oh,
What is that?
let's get it off my hand.
I know it.
You know, they have the kinkajous out there now too, in the Sharkarosa, they have got 3 kinkajous.
She had 2 last year, I guess she's got another one in.
It was a male and 2 females, unless somebody,
We had a baby kink we used all last summer that I borrowed from another breeder, and Luna. She was precious. I used her for 4 months and then returned her, and I just saw a picture of her as a big girl. She's still pretty.
Aw.
Pretty. We have an adult we use in our education programs, but he's not a cuddler.
But-
Kinkajous have a very nasty bite.
As you can tell, all of us are cuddlers. Really handles me.
Yeah, I would never do it with a kinkajou ever.
Yes.
Their saliva carries a bacteria that takes 2 very special antibiotics to nail. So if you don't know the
wow.
mix, you will become septic really fast.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, so don't be messing with the ones at Sharkarosa. That's not a bite you want.
Okay, thanks.
no, they're always asleep. They're nocturnal.
Nocturnal, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I've
mine's
never,
in a sleeping bag all day long.
yeah, I've never seen these guys awake ever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hear-
they don't make good display animals for
Where are
that
they?
reason.
They're where the aunt and uncle are
In the little barn.
in the little barn, and they face the back, not the front.
They're crossing the monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Michelle and Miguel, they're directly across. Oh, that finger's so
It's
funny.
really soft.
I know.
No, don't want it that way. I don't want it. I don't want it that way. Just that. You
Spoiling my monkey.
Yeah.
You're allowed to. Believe me, I have enough time with him.
Did you say something? I heard you say
Sounded
something.
like a half hoot.
It wasn't it. Yeah, it sounded like vocal. You're growing up. Oh,
He was
looking at him. Don't scare my monkey.
Not everybody can say that.
No, don't scare my monkey. Good boy. Good boy. Just a boy. Oh God, the little eyes just melt. They just melt. Hmm?
I like the hands.
Mhm.
Oh no. There we go. What you want to do?
I'm posing for the camera.
What is that?
I'm not real sure what that
What do you
is.
see? What is that, silly?
This is probably the quietest meet and greet he's ever gone to. I mean,
He hasn't done too many yet. I've been very protective with where I take him.
oh yeah, take him to 8-year-old birthday parties yet?
I did take him last night to a program that he probably shouldn't have gone to. It was way too noisy. It was a homeless shelter, and the kids were a little
Really?
too excited. Yeah. I don't allow direct contact with kids at all for him, only adults.
Yeah, because
I don't trust those germy fingers.
Oh,
I can't trust that they're not sick.
Oh,
well, they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
look at you.
Well, it's just like, where is it that measles outbreak they had? Oh, is it Disneyland, in California?
That's right.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Some kid
Like
showed
6
up with a
people.
measles, yeah, and well, no, they've got more than that
Oh.
now.
That face.
Because so many people aren't vaccinating now.
And that's
They're
what they're
not.
saying.
I know.
That's what they're saying.
They're
I was
not doing
afraid it's
any
gonna
of
create
the-
autism.
What? Oh my god.
We were doing fine for years.
We all had them. We all have those TB scars on our arms
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Smallpox vaccinations.
Mhm.
Smallpox,
Is that what the scar is? Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah, that's
smallpox?
smallpox.
That's the smallpox. I
That's
just remember it
smallpox.
itching like mad as a
That's
kid. That's right, the TV was the prick we had on the
Yeah.
arm, right? To
And
see
then
whether
like
it
in
was
third
reactive.
grade, I remember getting the booster.
Those were big old scabs too.
Mhm.
Those
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
Well,
nasty.
it was
Great
like
is.
that shot that had 50 million needles and it goes,
I think we had to get a couple of them, didn't we? I remember a few times.
There was one and then a booster, and then that was it.
I
that's
don't
all
think
I
they do,
just
I don't think they do smallpox.
They don't,
They don't?
not anymore. But then, I mean, because they haven't had a case of smallpox, but you stop doing the shots, what makes them think it's not gonna show back?
Bring it back. It's still active.
Of course
in
it's,
don't
it's
bring the
brought
cake,
on,
you scared me.
oh, it's sorry.
Scared you, I
It's
didn't.
brought on by, filth,
Well,
rats.
No, not necessarily, but it's not like it has been eradicated because there are samples at the CDC and, all these chemical labs and things like that, that it's not gonna be that hard to get out.
Terrorists, they'll bring it back.
All right,
I'm going to share.
one more time around the table.
Yep, one more time around the table.
One more time around the table.
I could just book you for all myself.
I've never seen him this passive. He's usually all over the place. He's enjoying the loving.
Did I get you? Did I make you get you?
Or were you telling her where to scratch? Over here. Right there, right there.
Yes, right there. So good.
Now, I don't know what's gonna happen with his dental pattern as he gets older, but what's interesting now is I can't feel any canines. It's almost like a row of molars and a row of molars. It's really interesting. So I don't know if that's just baby teeth and that's gonna change.
Now, he's yours. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
on loan. He's
No, she's
yours.
actually given him to us, which is very generous because they're worth around $7,000.
Really? Wow.
You'd fit in my purse. You'd fit in my purse.
You'd have to buy the diapers.
Oh, good point.
How long does this case last?
Right, well, right now I'm not traveling with him all that often, so we only use it when he travels or when he comes out to play. But and he's actually outgrowing this size, so
Is he?
Yeah, time to move on to the next size and trade somebody for a bunch of sleeves of diapers that aren't gonna be too small.
Wow.
I didn't realize they made diapers.
For 1 pound babies,
Yeah, that actually the ones he had before were for babies under 800 grams, and they use those for marmosets. That's how little those are. That's what he started out on, and this is the second size, and then we'll go up from there. And
great.
eventually he'll go on to diapers you can buy at like Toys R Us preemie size or something, but not yet. They're way too big on him.
You're gonna get that big. Yes, you are.
His body will get to be about this size, and then the tail. So he'll be more easily to handle, a little more visible for shows. But he's going to travel with me for all the summer shows.
You'll look less fragile.
We're also going to borrow again, and we used him 4 years ago, but we're going to borrow him again, a albino prairie dog named Dakota, who's about this size, and he's pure white, and he is the sweetest baby you've ever met. And he comes from the International Prairie Dog Rescue, and she offered me again that I could use Dakota again for a series of shows. I don't bring the same animal in a 3-year time block, so I have to stage every summer. That's why I'm always hitting up Cassidy for babies every year, to make sure I bring different animals each summer. Not that I want to collect them, so I want to give them back. in the yard.
Right.
But he'll be a keeper, as long as he stays a good teacher.
Now, Dakota, how long will you?
Just for probably April through August.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
He's a prairie dog that'll go to anybody.
Can we
He
move
loves
on?
everybody. He's amazing. Pure white with dark eyes.
I have to rethink my birthday and. Anyone got a birthday in the summer? You.
May.
May. You.
Yeah, I
Did that
try to
for you
borrow
right
all the
away.
animals by
Oh.
April, sometimes June. Last year, Cassidy didn't call me until July, and it was just too late. I was almost done with my summer.
Oh.
Peekaboo.
She was going to loan me one of the red ruffed babies. Too late.
They had triplets.
Yeah, but Scott had promised me a black and white baby, and then I guess he sold them all.
They're, he's only had one. They had
They had two,
Two.
but
Had
he was
two,
going
yeah.
to keep them, but I think he placed them. I think he sold it.
one died.
The adults are, the black and white adults that he placed are placed with the woman who raised him, Michelle, out in East Texas.
Okay, that's Zero's aunt and uncle.
Yeah, she's
Zed-
got
Zedoran
two
and
females and one male.
Zedoran and something.
And they had never mated before, so she's trying to get them to mate. Yep.
Because right now he's only got He can't, doesn't have anybody black and white he can mate other than Zero's parents, Sabu and Zapu. Cause Zero is the only other female, and then Martin, her brother, and then he's got their parents.
Where'd the baby? Where'd the baby go? Where'd the baby go? Where'd he go? There he is. See you. He's holding the blanket up.
I know.
What are you doing?
Look at your face. Peekaboo. Do you know what peekaboo is? Peekaboo. Hi.
It's funny that they're like blankets. He sleeps in blankets. He doesn't sleep in his hide boxes. He sleeps in the blanket on the bottom of the cage. And then when he comes out, that's what we do, is we play with blankets the whole time on the couch.
Well, this is a neat blanket.
It's soft and cuddly. We try to get things that he can grip onto, because like a regular fleece, we get little fibers that would wrap around his fingers and pinch off circulation, so we have to
Oh,
be careful what we
really?
give him. Yeah, we've already unwrapped 2 of his toes from strings he picked up.
Nice.
My
That's
goodness.
not good.
You
It's
are
a primate thing with baby fingers. They're all sticky and
Well, yeah,
little
they-
strings and stuff wrap around and you don't see it until suddenly you've got a problem.
You're a learning experience, aren't ya? You're just a learning experience. Give me the pit. Give me the armpit. Oh, give me the armpit. Yes. Give me the pit.
You gotta figure out what that camera is.
He's playing for the camera.
Oh, yes.
What do you think? You ready to say goodbye? Mm-hmm. Ready to say goodbye to Michelle? Say happy birthday, Michelle.
Oh, bye. Thank you. Is everybody came to see you? Huh? Everybody came to see you. Oh, you look like you might make a jump for the border.
Oh, sorry.
Gently. There we go. Thank you. It's nice of you to come play. We'll be looking for your pictures.
Little baby. Ready?
Thank you.
That's okay.
That was your most gentle meet and greet ever. I know. High five?
He usually grips on.
I keep waiting for him to go high five.
No. Sleepy boy. Okay, we'll go back to bed. We'll go back to bed.
Oh.
Want a grape before we go? No, not even interested in a grape?
I know.
Oh my goodness, he is acting sleepy.
I'm tired, Monica. They've been doing all this rubbing on me. It felt really good.
Relax.
He's had his full body
Thank you.
massage. He's ready to go home.
I had my spa days. Time to go.
Yeah, we'll pass around the hand sanitizer. Come here, double trouble. Get on your baby.
You were beautiful.
Thank you.
Far from double trouble.
I bet your Luke went back to sleep.